Farm Guy here, and this is the Massey Ferguson S Series by VR Power Bauer Simon Paul on Farming Simulator 22. It's for all platforms, PC, Mac, and console. I'm on PS5 here on the Georgia Farms map for this pack of 4 tractors, small and medium, 56.08 megabytes to download 27, 28, 27, and 23. So between 23 and 28 slots on console each for the first one. So we're going to look at them in the store, and then we're going to show each one of them here on the fields working. So there's quite a few of them, as I said, 4 of them. So what we're going to do is going to look through all the options as quickly and efficiently as possible, and then we'll carry on from there onto the field. So on 105 to 145 horsepower, the MF5S, $76,500 CVT transmission, 24 mile per hour top speed. And we have engine choices of 105, 115, 125, 135, and 145. So a good range of engines. We have Trelleborg, Michelin, Continental, Midas, Vredestein, Nokian, and Trelleborg. Pretty much all standard here for wheels. Basically, wides and weights are your options, with a few of them that have narrows. So check them out if you're looking for narrows. There's a couple of options for narrows. Nokian is just communal, and so yes, wide narrows. So Trelleborg has narrows. Those do not destroy crops if you have crop destruction on, just so you know. Interior setup. We have lots of cosmetic stuff. We have Essential. So Essential, just to note, has a door on the right. If you go Panorama, you do not have your right side door available. So that's going to affect that you can't open that right side. Then we have Efficient, which also has a door, and Exclusive. Essential, Panorama, Efficient, Exclusive. So the Panorama is the one that you don't have a right side door. Design, Standard, Anniversary Edition. These all have this option. It makes, basically, it puts some decals on there and a little bit of a silver accent. Monitor. More cosmetic stuff inside. No, yes, yes plus second monitor, or no. So those are monitors inside. Roof setup. Standard. We have Standard and GPS holder. Panorama. And then back to Standard. I'm sure that's a translation, a little bit of a translation miscue. I'm making fun of it a little bit. So these will actually also, well, cost you money and kind of affect, well, we'll talk about that in a minute. Beacon lights, no left, right, or left and right. We have European or a US, which basically puts a little triangle on there. Joystick, no or yes. Joystick prototype or standard. Standard, it's spelled right here. Nice. Not that I am a great speller. Now, don't get me wrong. I love spell check. Front weight or 3-point. So they all have the option of a 3-point. Basically, 3-point is an option on all of them, and then this one has a weight option. Front loader, they all have a front loader, either Quickie or Hauer. And colors, they all have either the Massey red, orange, black, what is that one called? Silver. Then we have a gray. What's the difference? Not a lot. And another gray, and another gray, and another gray, and another gray. So there, very gray. Rim colors, we just have the silver, black, gray, and license plate. Now, moving up to the MF6S, 113.5, 135 to 180 horsepower CVT transmission, 280 liters of fuel, 31 miles per hour, so a little bit quicker. 135, 145, 155, 165, 180 are the horsepower engine options. We have all, basically, there isn't anything different here except for Nokian. We do have a couple of the alternate tire tread patterns plus some wides. Same options with the design, monitors, roof setup, beacons, additional light. There is an additional light option here that the other one didn't have. The US, yes or no. Joystick option, front mounting. We have 3-point or none, or then we get our choice of weights, like so, all the way up to 8,200 kilograms. Front loader. Main color is the same. Choices here and here, so we won't get into that detail. Moving on to the medium tractors. Very similar options here, but 155, 165, 180, 190, 210. So 210 is your top speed. CVT transmission, 305 liters of fuel, 31 miles per hour. Again, all the standard, pretty much standard. There's no twin wheel options on any of this. Nokian again has a few options here, but tires, I do believe, are all the same. Essential or panorama efficient, again, same options here for those. Design options, monitor, roof setup, beacon lights, additional light, yes or no. Joystick front mounting, none. 160, 270, 380, 490, 600, 710, 820, or a 3-point. Front loader, yes or no. And the colors here are all the same there. Going into the largest one, 205, 225, 245, 265, 285, 305 is your top horsepower engine. CVT transmission, 460 liters of fuel on 31 miles per hour. Wheel brands, again, are all pretty much the same, if not identical to the smaller version. Designs, again, designs, monitors, mirror, front or back, front and back. So those are extra mirrors. This is unique to this particular model. US front loader, yes, we have. Main colors, all the colors there, and rim colors. So that is the lowdown and the differences between the three. Actually, the largest one here is the only one that didn't have a option to add a weight. 3-point link only. So let's hop into the little guy here, and I have this here. Let's get our help window on. Oh, before I do that, let's get into options here. L1, nothing. R1, we have R1 and right stick, left and right. That's the right door. Now notice that that's not the panorama or panoramic one, so we have an option for that right door, and up and down the left door. L1 and R1, left stick, left and right, doesn't do anything because, well, we'll tell you that in a moment. We do although have R1 and L1 and R1 and right stick up and down. It shows better here. It opens that panoramic sunroof option that we have, and left and right opens and closes that back door. Beacons, lights, signals, everything works pretty standard as far as that goes. So that's it for their horn. Meh, it has a horn. Power, we have an appropriately rated cultivator here. I tried to stay as close to possible to the horsepower rating of the tractor that I have chosen, and it operates just fine. I didn't find any AI problems or worker problems with these, at least not with the equipment I've been using. Different equipment may vary. Oh, he's stopped. Okay. Let's see if I'll get him to turn around here. Right, there we go. Like I said, I'm not going to show every one of them turn around. They all work just fine. There's no issues with workers with these tractors, but I will go through them briefly and show you a couple of the differences depending on the options you have chosen. Interior, so this has got all the screens and all those things and stuff like that, all the decorations inside, the extra mirrors. This one has, I think those mirrors are standard actually. This one didn't have the option for extra mirrors, but so there's that one. Moving on to the, let's just drive this up here. Now we won't take too much time with the rest of them. This one, again, this one, so you notice I have a couple of different options on this one. I have the panoramic side view, and I don't have the front window on this one. L1, R1, right stick left and right. R1 left and right, R1 and right stick left and right is for the right side door, but I do not have one, so it actually does nothing. Up and down is the left door. L1 and R1, left stick, remember it didn't do anything on the other one? Well, this one, it does. We have a back hatch, I guess you could call it. So now that one does something. However, right stick left and right, up and down, but left and right, right stick up and down doesn't do anything because that is for the sunroof thing that we had on the other one. So if you're wondering, that's what it's all about. It depends. It still has the operations are like the options, but it doesn't do anything depending on whether or not you have that option chosen on that tractor. Now, here we go. I have I try to, as much as possible, give them as much chance to succeed as possible with these tractors. I put the weight on the front and I put the wider tires on, in this case anyways, and yes, it does a fine job. It is doing as it should, and it works just fine. We have lights and the beacons. So we'll move on to the medium-sized tractors. So here is the 8, what does it say, 8S? S and 7 and 8S. Yes, okay, well, there it is. That's the big one. I don't want the big one yet. This is the 7S, yes. Now this one, yes, this one has a couple of slightly different options. I forgot to show the horn on there. There is the horn. Horns are pretty much all the same. Lights, signals, and all that good stuff there. L1, R1, right stick left and right. There's our right door and our left door. L1 and R1, left stick up and down is that roof, but right stick up and down does not do anything because we don't have that front window there. This one has the weight option on the front, which I did choose. And if we put down the cultivator and drive forward, hire a worker, no problem getting up to the 9 miles per hour. So very efficient, very nice. Of course, the CVT transmission is usually works quite well overall. Now, finally, the last one is the 8S, and I believe that one was yes. I think we got the extra. Yes, there's the extra mirrors inside, and the yeah, all the bells and whistles and so forth and so on. Turning our lights on. L1, R1, right stick up and down. It does only have. It doesn't have a right door. It did not have a right door option, if I recall. L1 and R1, left stick left and right. There's that sunroof, and right stick left and right is that. We don't have a panoramic roof option on this one, I don't think. At least I don't remember seeing one, and we don't have an option to use it. So 305 horsepower. I have put a weight, as you can see here, and this cultivator here is a 275, so well within and below the capacity of this tractor. However, I'll hire a worker here. Its working speed of this cultivator is 9 miles per hour. How do I know that? Well, here we go, cultivators, and there it is. 9 miles per hour. As you can see here, 375. Well, that would explain it. Well, what a dingus I am. No wonder it's not pulling it. Right. So, my apologies for that. Actually, it did quite well for something that was like 75 horsepower more than what it was rated for. So here we have something that's 250 horsepower. So yes, it is working much better with this. So it will pull bigger stuff. Just yeah, anything much over the 300 horsepower, it might have a little bit of issue with, which is not unusual. I mean, and totally expected. So, not that was. I don't know how it ended up with that. I thought I had picked I must have seen the number wrong. But anyhow, there you go. There's the turnaround while I was blabbering on, and yeah, very nice. So we're just gonna stop them there. Stop it right now. 34 miles per hour on this one, so a little bit faster than what it said, and right on. So a little bit quicker than some, which is nice. A little bit of extra speed in transporting from one field to another. But there you go, everybody. That's the Massey Ferguson S Series by VR Power, Bauer, Simon, Paul on Farming Simulator 22. If you want to see, there is quite an extensive and fairly detailed description on the mod description in the mod hub that lists pretty much every detail, which is not something you often or always see. And so it says precision farming ready. I didn't have precision farming installed on this map, so as a side note, precision farming would have given the option to add the sensors on each tractor, just so you know, and the Kubota DLC is also configured to work with that. You'll have to have the Kubota DLC mod installed, or the DLC installed, and then you'll be able to carry passenger in multiplayer. So hopefully I did not miss anything. It says interactive control, that's a PC thing. Dashboard live, that's also PC, so we are on PS5. That's not something available to console, but there you go. Thank you all for watching. Remember, it's only a game, and till next time, bye for now.